Hello, Harrisburg School District. We are joined with one of our most amazing teachers, Mr. Farhat.
Yes.
And tell us where you teach.
Yeah, I teach math at John Harris.
Now, I recently learned that you were chosen from across the country, from teachers, educators from across the country, to attend a very special educational workshop at Harvard University. Tell us about that.
When I got an email stating that I can apply, I always look at Harvard as something beyond reach. And I said, let me try. So I applied, I was interviewed, and 2 weeks afterwards I was told that congratulations, you've been selected for the workshop and / fellowship at Harvard. And that was great experience for me.
How did that experience at Harvard University, one of our nation's top Ivy League educational institutions, how did that impact your life and your teaching?
Yeah, it impacts me a lot because the workshop was actually Project Zero and other educational studies within Harvard that have organized those workshops every single day. Mm-hmm. It impacts on me by numerous things. We can talk about a lot of skills and strategies and that we learned. One of the organizers there, they said, "Hey, where are you from?" I said, I'm from Africa. They said, no, we're talking about here in America. I said, I'm from Pennsylvania. They said, what school do you represent? I said, Harrisburg School District. And they said, well, I don't know the school district, but I know a superintendent who works in Pennsylvania. I said, what's the name? She said, Dr. Knight Burney.
Wow.
She told me, I was shocked. And she said, well, I called right then and called Dr. Knight to tell her that your name was mentioned in my workshop at Harvard.
And I'm sure she was honored by that.
Very honored.
Just a mere thought of someone thinking of her leadership here in Harrisburg, reaching the heights of Harvard University, that's quite an honor.
It is quite an honor. It is quite an honor. It makes me feel so proud to work under the leadership of Dr. Knight Burney. Dr. Knight Burney, our superintendent, asked me how was it at Harvard. So I told her that it's amazing experience, and she said, well, could you share with me what have you learned? So I did, and she said, would you be able to share it with your colleagues at the Teacher Leadership Academy, which I did. So it was just a great experience for me, and I like it so much.
A memorable experience.
Very memorable. When I went to Harvard and I walked into that institution, I said, I'm gonna take a picture. I've never been to Boston in my life. I never been, I came all the way from another country here to learn and to improve and to grow. And I said, here I am at Harvard.
Harvard, for some of our students, may seem like such a far reach, but it might be a passion, a goal of theirs to apply and to be accepted at Harvard University. What advice would you give to our students about that?
Yeah, the advice is never give up. Never think that somebody or some institution is not for you, it's for somebody else. You always have to do your best. Try. The worst thing they can do is they can say no, and that is okay, because other doors will be open.